Hey guys, welcome to today's session. In last session, we talked about multiplication rule, which is when event A and B are independent. If we want to figure out the probability of A and B, we just need to multiply the probability of A and probability of B together. Today we're going to talk about addition rule. The addition rule of probability is another very important rule in probability. And instead of to multiply them together, we're gonna add them together this time. When we talk about multiplication rule, we always want to find the probability of something and something. But in the addition rule, we want to find the probability of something or something. Okay, so before we get started, please pull up your worksheet on Google Classroom and take some notes if you need it. In today's session, we will give you 3 examples, and in these 3 examples, we will including Venn diagram and two-way table. So those are a little bit new concept for you, but I think it will be very helpful if you can understand what those are. So let me change to my screen. Alright, so today we're going to talk about addition rule. So first of all, we want to talk about the definition of mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive is when 2 events A and B are impossible for them to happen together. For example, let's give you some example for multiplication rule. So if you have a deck of cards, again, I don't have a deck of cards. If you have a deck of a card here, if you want to draw one card from a deck, so the event of drawing a heart ace and the event of drawing let's say a diamond queen will be mutually exclusive because you are only drawing one card. It's not possible to draw 2 different colors out. So another example, if you flip a coin, like you will see the result, and mutually exclusive will be you are landing on a head or a tail because you can only land on one of them. You can not land on both of them together. Another example, maybe roll a dice. You roll a 1 or roll a 6. Again, they cannot happen together, so they are mutually exclusive. So for addition rule, we're only talking about when it's mutually exclusive, what will happen. If it's not mutually exclusive, we will introduce in the next few lessons. Okay. Alright, so we know the mutually exclusive. If the 2 events are mutually exclusive, then the probability A or B will be just simply add them together. So I'll give you another example. So for example, if you flip a coin, okay, so the probability of flip a head will be 1 out of 2 because we only have 2 outcomes, head or tail. So you are rolling a head is 50%, which is 1 over 2, and you're rolling a tail is also 50%, 1 over 2. And if I ask you what is the probability of you rolling a head or tail, you will tell me, okay, that's simple. It have to be either tail or head. So 100%. How you get that 100%? You are using the probability of head, adding the probability of tail. 1/2 plus 1/2, 50% plus 50% is 100%. So if in the future, if we want to find the probability of one event or another event, if those 2 events are mutually exclusive, you just simply add them together. Okay, so let's look at some example.